Hey YouTube, it's RootTube here. Tonight I'm going to make lemon and saffron infused shrimp and a steak, but mostly this is about the shrimp itself. Of course, first thing you need is saffron. Now this isn't sponsored, I bought this myself. I always like to keep a little bit around. I know it's the world's most expensive spice and there's a reason why, if you've ever seen it get harvested and whatnot. But to be honest, this stuff will last a long time because you don't need a lot. First thing I'm going to do is take a little container. Oops. And I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on it. Right. Now I'm going to take a little bit of my saffron and I'm going to bloom it. And I can't get my fat fingers in there. So we just need a couple strands. Like that, see? We're going to crunch them up a little bit and put them in there and just let them sit for a while. Little pieces and put them in there too. I'm going to put this away, make sure nothing happens to it. I mean, they sell it on Amazon, Walmart, most you can get it for very cheap. You get very little, but like I said, you don't really need much. Alright, now I'm going to take a lemon. This is a large lemon. And we're going to roll it to release the juices. Thank you, Rachel Ray. There we go. Just like that. You want it softened up. You don't want it hard or a pain in the butt to get the juice out of it. Okay, now I'm going to take my zester, which you want to put your zest aside. And that's really all I do. It's just like that. I don't want any of the pith or that white stuff off it.
Water.
I just want the yellow from the lemon itself. Because that's where the flavor is. And I'm going to do this whole lemon, even though I probably won't use it all. And this is for when the shrimp is done. The lemon juice is going to go in the marinade. This is going to go on right like the last minute of it cooking. And it really doesn't take that long for it to marinate. Got a dog barking in the other room. I think she must have ran out of water. I have to give her water in a second. Right. Now, I'm just going to let this sit like this for a little bit. I'm going to let this bloom a smidge, and then I'll be back with the rest of it. Okay? Alright, I've let this bloom for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. I'm going to take my shrimp out. Try to open it up. I have raw, unpeeled, but they are depooped. I'm just going to take a colander and dump them in there. I'm going to let them sit there for a little bit so they can dry up some. Because we're pre-frozen, so I get some of that liquid out of there because there's going to be a lot of it. Of course, one of the dogs has got to come in. They smell shrimp, or she smells shrimp, so I'm just going to cut this in half. You don't like lemons, baby, or shrimp, come to think of it. And I'm going to do, right now I'm just going to do a half a lemon in here. I'm going to do it just like this. I know it looks weird, but always seems to do the best. Those big lemons are hard to fit in here. There we go. Since these are the large lemons, like I said, I'm only going to use half for right now. And literally, this marinade doesn't normally take very long either. I mean, usually I only let it, last time I did it, I think it sat 5 minutes and it worked perfectly. Get the seeds out of here so I don't drop them in anything or drop them in the dog accidentally get one. Okay, that's good. Could have sworn I dropped something in there. I guess I didn't. I'll rinse my hands off real quick. so I don't get lemon juice everywhere. And try not to get it on the shrimp. Alright. Now I'm going to take some garlic. Just a little bit. There we go. Put my saffron oil in there. I don't want any of this to go to waste. So I'm going to make sure I get it all in there. Mix it just a little bit. I'm going to put a little more oil in here. I want the shrimp to be nice and covered in it. And if you want, which we have done before, you can use more than one citrus or different citrus. The first time I did this, I used lemon and orange. The second time I used lemon and lime. I think that's the only ones I've done. So what I'm going to do is mix this up good, well, like I have been. I am going to grab my salt. I'm not going to salt the liquid though. Try to get all the liquid out of these, and I'm just going to dump them all in. There we go. Carefully so I don't break them up. Just like that. I'm going to take my salt, get good. This should be good. Now this is all the taste. If you don't like a lot of salt, you don't even have to use salt. That's your call. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And you can put anything else in here you like. Actually, I think I might put a little bit of white pepper in here, just to give it a little oomph, but not make it hot or anything. Okay. I know I have white pepper on it somewhere in the bag. I don't know if I've opened it yet. Nope, I haven't. There we go. And the one thing I did forget is last night, you think I used a little bit of paprika too. And it doesn't really matter what kind of paprika, whether it's smoked or regular. Put that away. Because to be honest, I don't want to use too many flavors and dull the saffron. That's it. This is just regular old paprika. Mix that up. Ooh. Trying to get it mixed up good, but try not to break up our shrimp. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, nice and evenly coated. Just like that. Then I'm going to let them sit right there. Actually, I'm going to rinse my hands again. I'm going to let them sit there for, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 minutes. You can probably go up to about an hour. You don't want to go too long though, because the citrus will cook it. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I got my pan ready, just a regular old flat pan. I'm going to put it on about medium and let it heat up. I barely sprayed it with a little olive oil. And as soon as it heats up, I'm going to take my shrimp out and put them in there. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. This thing feels pretty warm, so I'm going to take just a pair of tongs, and I did take this and stir it from time to time. You don't have to put them in one time, you stick them in them if you want. I just, right now, I don't want to get a lot of extra juice on them. So I want to get a little bit of fry on them. I don't mind them steaming after. Sometimes before is alright, but so I'm probably gonna crowd the pan. I'm probably gonna steam a little bit. As long as I don't overcook them, it should be alright. There we go. To be honest, this is only the second time I cooked with this pan, so I don't really know how good it does. It did decent the first time. Yeah, I don't much care for shrimp, so it kind of smells. So if you hear me making odd noises and I don't much care for shrimp. I used to, but over the years, cleaning them, and I just don't like them no more. Yeah, so they are going to steam a little bit. I knew they would. I'm going to save this juice for right now. I'm just going to let those go. Turn it up a little bit. Cool the pan down nicely.
Are you feeding again?
And just I'm gonna give this a couple minutes. Like I said, see it's steaming right there because there's a lot of liquid in it, but they should still be good. Plus the oven stove, whatever you like to call it, isn't even again. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, and just to even this out a little bit, I'm still not gonna flip them yet, but I'm gonna turn the pan just like that. As I said, it's uneven and all the juice is pooling. Usually I don't mind it with shrimp because as long as it turns out good, but with a steak it's a different story. So be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. I just keep an eye on these and stirring them. They're starting to turn nice pink. So actually I'm just going to stir them up like this. I'm not going to flip them. Too lazy. There's enough liquid in them where I probably should have drained them first, but I honestly didn't feel like it because I'm hungry and I need to eat, so I wanted to get everybody's food done so I could eat too. I'm not going to use any of the extra marinade because, as you can see, there's plenty of juice in it. But I am going to take a little bit of butter. I've been cooking with this one, so I just kind of use the last of it. Put that on there. Let that melt. And wash the grease out of my hands so I don't get grease all over the kitchen. Nomi, 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 nomi. Nomi, 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 nomi. I know it looks weird because I'm cooking a couple different things at the same time. All different things. Doing steak, hot dogs, french fries, and shrimp. I can keep these stirred. I'm going to actually take them like this. Get them out of the juice a little bit. Probably should have used the cast iron and dried them off first, but I didn't. So I'm just going to let this cook for just like another minute or so. I'll be right back. Alright, I just had a tester check these and they are done. So I'm going to take them all off. I don't want them to cook anymore or they'll turn into rubber. Do they have enough citrus flavor? Yeah. Or do you want some lemon zest on them? No, that's fine. Okay. I'm not going to use my lemon zest right now, as you heard. They're good right where it is. The one thing I am going to do, keep this thing nice warm. I'm going to take this and just like that. And if there's any tails in it or whatever, I am going to take them out. Like that. No, you gotta watch the button. I don't want to step on you. Trip on you. Either one will be. No, you're Sophia. I'm sorry. Alright, watch out, fork. Or don't. Yep, here you can see a dog butt. There was two of them. They know there's steak cooking, so they're anticipated. They know there's hot dogs cooking too, but we try not to give them hot dogs. Just gonna let that thicken up a little bit and cook out any potential bacteria from that sitting in there raw. Now these pans only go up to about 400 also. So they're not like a cast iron. And I really didn't think about that before I did it. I just wanted to use it because I knew I had a lot of shrimp. Like I said, it's only the second time. This is the second time I've used it. Well, technically third because the hot dog's in the bag, so that'd be the third. Well, that'd be the first for that one, the second for this one, third time for the set. So, see, just like that. Now I'm going to shut this off, and that's going to go right on top of the shrimp. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. And if you enjoy the video, if you want to see more, please become part of the Brew Crew and subscribe. Everyone, enjoy your new year. Be safe and happy. Bye-bye.